Hello, fellow collectors. I'm Anthony with Anthony's Comic Book Art, and we're coming at you on a Monday morning, early afternoon, with what came in over the weekend. I'm an art dealer first, but I'm all about the comics and the source material from which the artwork came from, and so I'm always about the crossover. And there's no better crossover than sketched comic books by Michael Turner. So Michael Turner, who was lost to us, remarked cover, Superman, and then looks like a creator-owned, Echoes, signed, Michael Turner, and then a signed and remarked, Witchblade. That's really cool. It says 5 of 25. Yeah, and another signed. Let's stick with the Michael Turners while we can, because that's not all. Okay, this is a Aspen Fathom signed and remarked with a really cool dragon. I mean, that's not just a remark, that's a sketch cover. Signed, asking $500 on that one. And then a Soulfire with a drawing on it as well, asking $500 on that one. So that's my Michael Turner cachet of stuff that came in over the weekend. And now, there's all kinds of price points here. There's a Lady Death swimsuit issue for $100. There's what do they call this? Negative Space Luke Skywalker. That's cheap, $30. All right, these will all be going up on eBay in my eBay store. Anthony's Comic Book Art online. And then this Spawn 301 record-setting indie comic book that when I did an interview with Todd McFarlane, he was just so proud of this, that this was coming out, and this is going to be the biggest selling, 2019, the longest running indie comic in the history of the comics industry. So he was very proud of that. And this is the first origin and first appearance of Marvel Zombies, which is relative right now. I got $100 on that one. And this is the best slab I picked up over the weekend. This is 4-color 437 from 1952, featuring John Carter of Mars in high grade. And I have $700 on that. And some of the raw, this is just some of the stuff that comes in. So I'm just featuring some of the first Kiss in high grade, the first Agatha, the first Wendigo, the first, I always get stuck on Deathstroke. Yeah, Deathstroke. First Deathstroke, and a really nice Spidey Man with the kangaroo. Is that the first kangaroo, Rich?
I hope
know
so.
Your source material. All right, now we get into the steak. It's not just the bread and butter, it's the steak of the business. Steak. Neil Adams, Prince Valiant, Jose Garcia Lopez, Wonder Woman. And I never see him do wash stuff like that. So that's really nice. Rags Morales, Princess Amidala. Yeah. Got any Post-its? Yeah. Okay, so Tony DeZuniga. Tony DeZuniga, warrior with, let's see, she's not just from the 70s, she's from the Hyborian age. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. And then a really cool Tony Storm. So that's just a sample of what's coming in on to Anthony's Comic Book Art on a daily basis. Stay in touch with the art site where Rich is putting up stuff every day. Well, 6 days a week. You work 6 days a week, right, Rich?
I do.
Yay! And late on Wednesdays, we do have a comic show on Wednesday. It's going to be a comic-centric stream hosted by a friend of mine that I met out in LA. We're going to start like, I think it's 7 Eastern. I got to check with him. No, I think it's 8 Eastern, but it's going to be comic-centric. Comic books. Yeah. And then, we're getting all kind of nervous and primed up for New York Comic Con, which is in a couple weeks. And we're going to be set up with a 4-booth setup there and trying to do as much business as we can. So we have a bunch of stuff lined up already, but we want all the business live at the show. So I'm Anthony with Anthony's Comic Book Art. You keep calm, keep collecting, and we will see you in the chat.